Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot, and this reading is for Aries for June 2018. The cards that we've drawn today are Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, the World, the Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. I have a feeling here, Aries, that something very dear to you, something that you desire very strongly, you feel is not within your grasp. There's a sense in the cards that you're worried, that you're lacking the confidence to move in the direction that you need to move, that you do have a dream. There is something that you're really looking forward to, and I think that there's perhaps even been an offer made and you just don't have the confidence to follow through with that. And I'm saying that because I feel that you have been disappointed in the past, and so you're holding back. But what I'd like to say here in this reading is that the world is your oyster. What you want, you can attain. That your future holds security, emotional, financial, family. If you want to put the effort in, if you make the effort, if you make some choices, that you can move forward. I'm going to go through each of the cards, and then I'm going to explain why I feel that these things are within your grasp. The Three of Swords often relates to a heartbreak or a disappointment. Something hasn't worked out. It can actually be a personal relationship, but it also can be, a desire that you've had, a dream that you've had, and you just feel like you thought you had a chance, but it was shattered for some reason. Next to that, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Interestingly, with the two threes next to each other, I think that you need to think about three as being an important number for you in June. Three of Pentacles is about building. It's about planning, architecture, working with other people, teamwork. It's a very good card of completion. And even this three is a card of completion, because it means that that episode is done, that you were heartbroken or disappointed, but that is at an end now. It's time to move forward. With the Three of Pentacles here, it's saying there's an opportunity now to redesign your life, or whatever it is that you felt disappointed in, and to start afresh. Here we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is about a battle. It can be an internal battle that you're having with yourself. It can just be something chaotic happening in your life, or it can be that these people that you're working with, this group of people that you're working with, all have different objectives or different outcomes that they want. Now, when you have the Five of Wands, what you've got to remember is that winning is great, but there's a cost to winning, and you have to balance out the cost and getting the idea that the way you want it to be against how it's making other people feel. So this is saying to me, you need other people to achieve, and this is saying that you're struggling to find the right people, or the people that are around you have a different view. All that means to me is that you have to decide that if you want to achieve something, then you've got to renegotiate. You've got to either compromise or renegotiate with people, or come at something from a different angle. Here we've got the Five of Cups. Again, two fives, two threes, two fives. When numbers repeat themselves, it's an indication that those numbers could be important for you at some time during this month. The Five of Cups is saying that you're feeling disappointed. You feel like you've lost something here. You know, you've spilt some milk, so something's not worked out and your opportunities passed you by, whatever it is. But here you've got 2 more cups. It's a card that says stop looking at what hasn't worked. Look at what you've still got and use that. Because the things that haven't worked weren't ever going to work for you. So, you know, it's time to stop focusing on those things. You know, the glass half full, the glass half empty theorem. This is what this is about. Focus on what you've still got, what's still going forward. And here we have the beginning of a new cycle. The world is a start of something new. It's always a positive thing to me when the world card comes out. And because it's come in the center of your reading, it's saying that there are a lot of positives there for you. You just have to be looking at them and not focusing on the negatives. The world, you know, you have the world at your feet. You have all the elements here that you need to move forward. It's the start of a new cycle. It's a chance to reboot your life, to refresh. It's a great card. It's a major arcana. It's come in the center of your reading. With the world, you are going to have the opportunity that you want to recover and to restart. Here we have the Queen of Wands. Now that can either represent you, because Aries is a fire sign, or it can just represent somebody in your life or the characteristics that you need to display to move forward, because you have come through a difficult period here. I can see that some of that has been self-imposed because you have just felt like things haven't gone your way. But the Queen of Wands is an achiever. She's, you know, she's passionate about what she wants. She doesn't let things stand in her way. She negotiates with people. She leads people. She gets them on board. She's, you know, the Queen of Wands is a very positive kind of person. It may represent a boss or a friend, or, you know, somebody who can give you guidance. Or it could just say you now need to take the bull by the horns and, you know, say this is what I want and put an action plan in place. You have to be assertive because the Queen of Wands is very assertive. Here we have the Seven of Cups, an interesting card because it's the Dreamer's card. The Seven of Cups is about all the things that we wish for. It's sort of the daydreamer's card. It's opportunities. You know, there's so many things happening. I want this, I want to do this, I want to... But the problem with this card is, excuse me, that there are so many options that you can't focus. And also, some of those options just aren't realistic. You need to come to terms with the fact that, you know, they're pie in the sky stuff. When you get the Seven of Cups, it's saying to you that it's time to make a choice. It's time to make a decision about what you want to do. Now, the King of Cups is a person who's benevolent. He wants to help other people. Excuse me. To me, this represents a person who, around you, who wants to give you guidance. The Queen of Cups feels good about himself when he's helping other people. He's not always emotionally invested in that other person, but he feels like it's his job to look after people less fortunate and to give guidance, to do the right thing, to steer people in the right direction, to keep the peace. So this is somebody around that can help you, or maybe you need to be the person who's keeping the peace here. Maybe you need to have that quality of saying, you know, it might cost me something, I might have to compromise, but I can keep the peace here because this is what I want to achieve. Here we've got the Ten of Pentacles. It's, you know, the Nirvana card. It's a card that says, you know, I have everything I want. The security, the family, the job, all of those things. It's also a card of completion. It's something that we all work towards. And what this is a card to motivate you. It's to say if you want that, you've got to be focused. You've got to, you know, you've got to have a plan, a direction. Because I feel that at the moment, you've been a bit all over the place, and you've jumped from one thing to the next, and you've said, this is what I'm going to do. No, this is a better option. No, making decisions has been quite hard for you. And Aries is a sign that's driven by passion. They're quick-tempered. They're quick to make decisions. It's time, really. I think you've had plenty of time to look around and decide what you want. But you've felt that because you've tried something that didn't work, that it's just a lost cause. This isn't a lost cause. All it is an indication from the universe that it's time now to create a new plan. Discard some of the things that haven't worked. Look at what has worked in your life. Accept that you need to start again, and there's a chance here for you to work with the people that can help you. Be focused. Be almost, a little arrogant. I should say assertive, but I feel like there's almost a need to have a bit of arrogance about your decision and say, yes, this is really, I'm really sure this is what I want. And you can achieve this security. You can achieve this outcome where things are what you want them to be, because this is a card too of completion. This is completing one cycle. This is the plan to build the new, to start anew. This is the new cycle beginning, and this is where it's going to end up. And Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card. I think you're going to have to work through some things in June, Aries. I think it's a time of change. But I think that you've got some good opportunities here. And I think that you've got options. You've got people around you that want to help you. So I hope that the month is good. I hope it's smooth. I hope there's peace for you. This is, a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody. But I feel like all signs at the moment are going through change. There's been, May was, I think, a really up and down, bumpy month. And maybe it's just sort of going to take a little while to for things to settle down in June. But Aries, I wish you all the best. Happy June. Thank you.